Hello and welcome to the channel that will say what everyone else is thinking anyway. Alright, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I hate movies these days. I seriously have not seen a movie that I've legitimately enjoyed in a really long time. Honestly, with the exception of Zootopia, I think that's the one movie that I actually watched recently that was actually pretty damn good. So good on you, Disney or Pixar, whoever the fuck made it, I don't care. One of those kids' movies. It was actually pretty good. But other than that, I just fucking hate movies. I really do. I don't really understand why anyone could like movies of today. The comic book movies are okay. I mean, they're entertaining, but it's all just a rehash. Like, if you read the comics, if you were fans of the animated series at all, it's all the same old, same old. And seeing it in live action it's cool because it kind of fulfills your childhood dream. You know, you want to see the movie, you want to see it for real, and it's cool that you can do that. But in the same token, is it really anything new? And can they do the same things in the live action that they can do in the comic book? And most of the time the answer is no. Like, I have yet to find a Flash outfit that I like. I don't like the one from the Flash for Netflix. I don't like the one from the Flash from Batman vs. Superman. I think they both look like shit. But if you try to make a true to animated series, a true to comics version of that in live action, it would look really freaking weird. Mainly because that guy's junk be hanging everywhere. That spandex just would not work. It would definitely be a rated R movie purely for that man's spandex. So it's all just, it's unoriginal to me. And that goes beyond the comic book movies. Like, they rehashed The Jungle Book, just made it live action. Maleficent, kind of like, that was a little better because it's like a sequel, prequel, fucked up shit about Alice in Wonderland. But essentially Alice in Wonderland in live action. And then they got Transformers, which Michael Bay has fucked 6 Ways to Sunday. He's destroyed that series. He destroyed my childhood with that. And then it's just, it seems to be like they're constantly talking about remaking something. And I want to know when it stops. Like, when does the remakes end? Do you remake Lord of the Rings? Do you remake Harry Potter? Do you remake Star Wars, which they're rebooting Star Wars, which, let's face it, we all know that episode 7 was just episode 4 with different characters. There, I said it. It's the exact same shit, just slightly different with shinier graphics. And that's my biggest hang-up is originality. And even though the comic book genre is showing it, and other genres are showing it, the biggest genre that I see it in is actually horror movies. Because horror movies is literally almost always the same story. Every single horror movie has the same story. Family moves into a new house, something's fucked up either with the neighborhood or the yard or the house, something tries to kill them, all but one dies. I just told you every horror story movie of all time. And not to mention they're starting to remake that shit too. I mean, how many Saw movies do we have? How many Freddy movies do we have? It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand why we have so many things of the same shit. And not to mention horror movies aren't even scary. I don't think I've ever been frightened by a horror movie ever. Yeah, I can't think of a single one. I even tried that. I paused. You see, I paused there. And I can't think of a single one. Not a single one that's ever been scary. And I think it's mainly due to predictability. Maybe I've just seen too many freaking horror movies. I've played a lot of horror games. Maybe that's why I'm never scared of them. But every single time I'm like, here's the jump scare. Boom, jump scare. So I don't understand. The movies of today just don't live up. And I don't know if that's because they're running out of ideas or if they don't want to put the effort in or what. I mean, I know there's only so many ideas in the world. I mean, you can't do it forever. But where does it end? And then there's also inaccurate movies. Movies that are meant to be historical but are actually really fucked up. Like Fury. I loved Fury as far as just enjoying it as a movie. I thought it was entertaining. But historically, it was fucked to hell. But that's something you see with almost every single military movie. You have your great ones like Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan, and things like that. But at the end of the day, most of them are incredibly inaccurate. They don't display our military correctly. They fuck up the uniforms. They do a whole bunch of different shit wrong. Whew, excuse me. But, and I only just want to know that's because I got a lot of friends that are in the Army. And they're telling me all the time about these military movies and how they just absolutely fucking hate them. There's only like a select few that they would actually watch and not have to fucking swallow their pride to watch it. And these are the guys that live that shit, you know? I just don't see where the entertainment industry seems to be growing for movies. I mean, the box office is records have been smashed time and time again since like 2008, basically since Marvel went on their steamroll. Yeah, it was later than that. I don't know. I don't know when Iron Man 1 came out, okay? But it's all going downhill as far as I'm concerned. Bring me back to the glory days. Sorry I said it, but it's true, and a lot of you are probably thinking it. That's all for this one. So I will see you all in the next video. Peace.